Hello and welcome to episode 19 of our Orghelovar campaign. In the last episode, we continued our war for the province of Anbennar here. We need to own it to be able to build a spy network up on it because Westham had them as a vassal and I couldn't build the spy network to get there in order to get the mission done. But we did. We took the province and then I released them as a vassal because if Anbennar, the province, is not your capital, it's really hard to have any autonomy and any value here at all because of all of the racial minorities. It increases the unrest and such, so it can become a problem. So what I've done is instead I've just released Anbennar as a vassal, and we built the spy network up, and then we completed the mission. Right now we have a couple things that I want to do. Number one, the Enlightened Empire mission needs Akatbar to have a temple, a workshop, and a manufactory and 40 development. Now I want to convert this before we do, so right now it will take 208 months. If I can... Oh, I have to get this guy to level 5, though, for another mission. We're going to hire this missionary strength guy first, though. Now it's only going to take 40 months, and then if I enforce religious unity, it will only take 28 months. So we're going to go ahead and convert this first, then we're going to develop it up to 40, and then we'll get all of the buildings built, which I think is just a temple since we already have a workshop locked in. I believe I'm also saving up monarch points for the expedition that we need to do, which is sitting right there. And also for this with Crathanor. But when is that truce up with Crathanor? It's up in 26. We still have 4 more years. And once my truce up with Silent Blade, that's up in 1 year. And I do want to do that because I need to take this stuff in order to get a special dam that we can build up here that will help us dig faster. And I want to take these 3 provinces inside the Serpent Spine. Now they are allied to Gisden, which is the Emperor. So they're not like a huge pushover, but it really shouldn't be all that bad for us to go in and take care of. So let's stop drilling and send these troops over, and let's get ready for that war. We have enough manpower to make it work. Gorbarad is another level down. Can I make this any cheaper to develop? Yes. So we will build a mage tower, and that will be good there. Because we need to get that up to, or down to, level 5. Beautiful Cavern Profits. Well, that's convenient timing because I need the money. Sale of titles. I would rather not lose Crown Land. Mostly because I want to revoke it. Oh, and I almost forgot. Artificery. I think most people said we should go with Mechanism to try and make our glass worth more. And because it just seems like the path that we would go for our Artificer inventions. So let's go ahead and start that. It will only take 5 years. 5 years because we went with the International Gomo, which is pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. You have 33,000 troops in here, huh? 33,000 troops. There we go. That's a general. I've been waiting for a good general for a while. That is really good. That's going to help us out a lot. Silent Blade, 23. All right. Degrees of Elven Tolerance. That's all right. An Ancient War Golem. I will take the money and the points. Thank you very much. Glass of Orghelovar. The mood within Orghelovar is subdued despite our recent great reawakening. The glassworkers are growing unsatisfied with their craft. While it is undeniable that our glassworkers are the finest, it has always been this way. They have not truly innovated or been challenged for many generations, and their passions are beginning to cool. For the first time since our ancestors began making glass, we can see new scientific possibilities on the horizon. Our Gnomish scientists are already made great leaps in the study of other materials, and with their assistance, we may gain a deeper understanding of glass. We must gather our greatest glassworkers and our finest minds to search for new ideas. With one spark, we could revitalize the whole industry forever. All right, we obtain new missions. We do? Where? I thought we already had that happen. I think it's this one, actually. Yeah, it's definitely this one. So I need a trader of skill of at least 5. That's an improved relations guy. Sure. There we go. Trader at least 5. If you want to improve, it is faster to learn from the wisdom of others. We want to improve our own glass making, but we have reached the limits of what we can achieve with the existing knowledge and talents of our own resident glass makers. If we are to discover the full potential of glass, we must look abroad and hire advisors of international renown. Traders' advice. During a meeting with the most prominent Orghelovarian glass traders, a radical research idea was proposed. What about examining glass from outside the Serpent Spine? Many in Orghelovar decry glassworkers from other nations as backwards and misguided, but for these reasons we have never bothered to ask how they do it. Early reports from a trader loyal to us within a Bulwari glass manufactory suggest their proprietary methods are quite different to ours, and the methods used in Cannor to produce vast quantities of glass are completely opaque to us. From this, it is clear that to truly become the masters of glass, we must incorporate all discoveries in glass making. No matter how primitive the glassworkers of the world outside the surface plane may be, their techniques are still alien to us. Researching these may spark our glassworkers needed to truly perfect their craft. All right, we obtain new missions. For 10 years, we get production efficiency and -1 national unrest. Another thing I want to do is switch over a couple of things. Actually, there's a couple of things that we need to switch over. So number one, economical matters. I don't want this. Instead, I want the goods produced. Yep, I want goods produced. And I want the parliament, actually. So where is the parliament? It's right here, right? That's presidential system here. Assembly of holds. And the reason I'm doing this is because right now my holds have a baseline of 20 autonomy based on the fact that it is the exclusive trade rights, which is what I needed to give them. And we don't quite have our loyalty in a place where I can mess with that. Though maybe at some point we could. What are we using right now instead of parliaments? We are using... I missed it again. Where are you? Clergy privileges. Right here, assembly of holds. Oh. This was the one that gives our state so much loyalty. Maybe not. Maybe we'll just save up and then get rid of that that privilege that we've given them, because we don't need them to have it anymore. All right, next mission. These three, all allies, opinion of me is 100, and they produce glass, and they're in the Western Cannor super region. Okay, so I need to make friends over here with people that have glass in Western Cannor specifically. Now that is easier said than done. We have Moonhaven here. Okay, well we can ally Moonhaven. Then we have Bisan, who we can ally. Okay. And then we have the Magisterium, which is definitely not going to want to ally us. But what about Gibbard? Gibbard's pretty close. Varaine's pretty close. Ibavar is not interested. And Tellum is willing. All right, let's go ahead and offer this alliance. Cool. Which means now we are way, way, way over our relations limit, but that's okay. We will start to improve with them anyways. Improve with you and improve with you. Unless you had glass and I just messed up really badly. No, okay, we're good. Improve, and then we will improve Bisan after we declare this war, which we are going to do immediately. When I say immediately, I do not mean immediately, because I did not get a claim on him like a buffoon. Like a buffoon, I did not get a claim. What we will do, though, is we will begin our expedition. So it is mithril level danger, and it is a long length. So we are going to want to make sure that these guys are very, very, very solidly set up before they go in here. Very solidly set up. Go ahead and buy supplies. They maxed out on supplies? Yes, they are. All right, organized troops. We're just going to map the terrain a bunch. Just get up to like 190 organization. Morale. We're going to make some upfront payments. To purchase some love. We're probably going to max out everything here and hope that it goes well. There we go. So they've maxed out on that. Organize the troops. Maxed out on that. Set party share. We're going to go ahead and give them 500. That should help that. And then we're going to send them out. Good luck, boys. Please don't die. Election. We will, of course, re-elect. All right, well, we will get this spy network built up. We'll get the claim, and then we'll go to war. Wandering Husk. I'm not going to read through all of these because I'm pretty sure we've read through all of them before, like at this point. So instead, what I'm going to do is just kind of click through it, to be honest with you. Wandering Husks, because we have at least 33 Inno, or we have enabled Inno ideas, we can just not deal with the poisonous husks. We can gain organization and some morale. Can we actually go over? We can. You can actually go over your organization. Huh. Or maybe I just needed to do a smaller organization and that would have been better. Oh, well. Oh, well. All right. This is fully done. And another thing I need to do is go into racial tolerance of pop control, go to orcs, and say goodbye. I know, it's terrible, but there's too many of them around, and this is just the easier way out for me, so that's what we're gonna do. Here's the admin cost is up, all right. Colonize in here, everything is looking good, looking swell. Rising support among diamond dwarfs, okay. It's fine. Just need this, thank you. Silent Blade is actually getting obliterated right now. Oh, right. Because their entire army is trapped by me. That would be a pretty good reason why. Alright, expedition is going deeper. I kind of don't want to declare the war until after they're done here. Unless their ally won't join them right now. No, they will. So there's really no reason for me to rush through and do this. The choking death. Let's try and find a different path. And we do. Okay. So this has been converted. What else can I convert? Sure, let's just start converting things. And let's encourage development here. Get you up to 40 development and build that temple up. And with our money, we will see if there's any more places that I can build out some manufactories, which there are. Then some soldiers' households as well. And we can just kind of start spamming all of this down. Get a bunch of universities down. I think he just teched up. Yeah, he did. He got new troops. Interesting. Interesting. Let's go ahead and start building some forts. If I can find any spots. I cannot, actually. I want to build forts to be able to deal with devastation that might be popping up down here from time to time. But I also don't want to develop caves if I don't have to. Like a lot. I can do this one, I guess. Build a bastion there. Shastoon Deer has gotten to the next level. Yeah, that one's going to take a while for me to get to. That's alright. That's alright. The holds will automatically develop on their own. Drums in the Deep and Death Giant Cannon. Okay, doing well there. Where did those Road Warrior Separatists show up? Must have been here. Would assume so. Yeah. Okay. Look at that. He's deleting all of his troops because he's getting destroyed in this war. He's probably going bankrupt if I had to guess. Gizzen will still join, but I can complete a mission. Enlightened Empire. There we go. So we got everything built up in Akatbar. With our nation pacified, we need to ensure the continuation of trade relations. The biggest obstacle for that is darkness. Our dwarven traders might be used to the oppressive darkness of the cavern and old railways between the holds, but human and elven traders dare not make these journeys with nothing but torches and lanterns to keep the dark at bay. If we are to make these trade routes accessible to the surface races, they need to be well lit. That is where our artificers come in. They have been working on a new prototype lighting device powered by a Damestier core that is able to produce light to pierce the darkness of the caverns of the Serpent's Reach. Now, all that we need is working on making it affordable, durable, and long-lasting. After a lot of iterations, our artificers and engineers have produced the final version of the lighting device. Stripped down to its barest essentials, the conical design is no larger than a lantern and produces vastly more light. The top can be screwed out to access the Damestier core, pre-cut in a rectangular shape to be easy to replace. They are now being installed throughout our holdings in the Serpent's Reach, illuminating the long trade routes under the mountains. Okay, so we've created, like floodlights? Or flashlights? Screw out, Dame's core being installed throughout. Yeah, it seems more like floodlights than flashlights. It'd be very dangerous to just walk around with chunks of Damestier and a flashlight, to be fair. It would be very explodable. Very explodable. Alright, let's make Visan like us a little bit more for the mission. Okay. They are going deeper. Wonderful. Would love to declare this war. I mean, they have no troops, so might as well just go and get all of this occupied real quick, and then we'll spread out, go out here, at least be sitting on these provinces. That way when it's over, like when they piece out the other war, then we can just instantly deal with it. Magical succession within the nobility. Mages can take the hit, that's fine. And Harpyland is released. Well, ain't that just Perfect. Ain't that just perfect? Okay, well, all I want is this province, but I'm gonna have to go and take this. Harpulin, can I please have access? Are you a monster? I don't know if you're a monster or not. Please give me access. I don't think you are. So we're gonna build a spy network on them, and we're gonna go and take them out. Because that's literally the land I wanted. For right now, let's just go ahead and send a warning to Jadari. Be like, hey, do not attack Harpulin while I'm busy. Please. Please and thank you. Yeah, I'm going to go kill Gislin's troops, and then we're going to go and take their capital. They're still foolish for leaving this gap into their capital, but I guess there's nothing they can really do about it since it's Istralor, and Istralor would be too strong for them. All right, yeah, I literally just want that. Just give me that and a little bit of money. Like, I could, I guess, release a Wood Elf vassal, but I already have too many relations, so meh, whatever. Thank you. Short truce. No big deal. Then you guys go ahead and come on back. Nope, I actually do not need it. They are a monster. Make sure that we cancel our access first so I don't lose 5 stability. That would be, well, bad. And then we will declare the war. Anti-monstrous conquest. Nice, quick, easy war. No problems. Go ahead and take the first quantity idea. Beautiful Cabin Prophets, okay. Silent Blade Separatists, okay. I think I have max Inno. Yes, so I'd rather not lose it. I'll just take the Unrest. Heated Debates, I will lose the money. Thank you very much. And I'm speaking of money, let's go ahead and make sure that we are building more universities literally everywhere for cheaper development. Make sure that we are continuing to convert as well. Enforce religious unity down here. Oh, wait, no. Didn't need to do that. Looks like we have some cloakers, right? Yep. No. No. These are larval ropes. Kill them all. Good job. Nice. How we doing? Let's take a look on these guys. Morale's looking good. Supplies are looking okay. Manpower's looking good. They're on the 3rd level right now. A peace offer from Harpulin. Yeah, I have an ideal peace offer in mind too. It's going to be a good peace deal. I promise. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. Move those guys into position. Take them out. Orcs roaming the depths. Make defensive preparations. Stick together. Stay strong. 2% organization, 200 loot. I would love to find something that's going to give me some supplies. All right, go ahead and full annex these guys. Beautiful. And start to core them up. And now we should have access to... Here, we don't need that there. We don't need that there. The Great Dam. So if I have 100 admin power and 12,500 monies, then we can start to build the Great Dam. And it's going to cost a lot of money. A lot of money. What are you doing right now? No, you're not building a weapons manufactory before I core. It's not how this is going to work. You're going to be smart about it, all right? All right, and let's go back to doing these guys. All right, things are going along pretty smoothly here. Speaking of pretty smoothly, there we go. There's the relations we needed. Clear as daylight. Our new trade networks with the surface dwellers have given us valuable insight about which glass industries in Halan took Orghelovar's place in the market after the hold fell. Naturally, their skills do not surpass our own, otherwise we would surely have already heard of them. Still, learning more about these surface glass makers could provide new perspectives and help us improve our own crafts. The outside glass. Our information gathering has borne fruit. From the myriad propriety techniques of Halan's glassworkers, we have identified 2 distinct underlying methods. We have tentatively named these the Bulwari and the Cannorian methods, after the location of the glassworks using them. These methods are the secret to the unique nature of each region's glass, and by analyzing these, we may glean the results of the many years of experimentation their workers have benefited from. However, such an endeavor will doubtlessly take yet more time. Many variations of these methods are used by glassworkers of variable skill, producing glass of greatly varying quality even within each region. These extant techniques must be analyzed and the merit of each determined so that we may combine them all to produce the perfect product. We will begin with the Bulwari. Not only are their glassworkers closer in proximity to our own, but we will have much stronger relations with them than the Cannorians. Furthermore, as the Bulwari were the first to learn of glassmaking from our ancestors, their glassmaking should be most similar to ours, though of course, incomparable in quality. there'll be some new developments after some time. Okay. Do I need to keep these allies? What I'll do, I'll dissolve my alliance with Sagamber, but we're going to keep everyone else. Yeah. So we're paying a lot. Segdir minus 20. Why? They desperately want my province. Why? Why do you so desperately want this? I think it's because it's where the hole, or the dam goes. That's the only reason I think they would want this. Defensive preparation. Stick together and stay strong. Well, we may lose Segdir as an ally. We'll try and improve and keep them happy, though. Start to upgrade Battle Lord, and then we'll save up to do the dams now. Cobwebs. Okay. Let's get some mages on this, because we have a mage estate. We know that it is asbestos, and we should not walk into it. All right, our first artificer invention, vendorless stalls. Although it might sound like a strange concept, consider a market stall that does not require a vendor to sell goods. One would simply insert coins, receive a desired product, then be on their way. No haggling, no delay, no required apprentices. At the end of the day, its keeper would refill the goods within and collect the profits from their sales. The benefits are great. Merchants can sell their wares without needing to barter over its costs. Craftsmen can sell their goods while actually doing the crafting at the same time, and the customers can make the purchases quickly. This concept has been the latest invention of the artificers, a machine that can be configured to sell all sorts of goods through various means. It might seem like this would have no tangible benefit for the state, but it does. The increased ease of doing business allows people to perform more in the same period of time, which itself aids our revenue by an impressive amount. Eureka. We have invented vending machines. Alright, so we could enact vendorless stalls here for 10% more trade efficiency, but right now we only have an artificer upkeep of 9, which I'm not sure why. Yeah, I honestly don't know why. But it will mean that we can do some research. And I think we just go for mechanism again. We see what we can find. Now, does the research take up, like, our artifice capacity now? It does not. Oh. Okay. Well, that's super nice, actually. So because it's no longer a privilege, it doesn't have to take up the artificer capacity, and we can just do it without it? I don't know, maybe it'll just load in later, but I like it if it's not. That way you can actually just research, and you can still have your artificer privileges. Alright, so you're drilling, you are going deeper. I feel like there's a mission that I'm supposed to be doing that I'm missing here. Gorbarad, yeah. Crathanor, that's what it is. Stop doing it. Did you get your big allies back? No. Just declare it. Collapsing cave, we lose 500 soldiers. That's rough. That's rough. Go for the manpower recovery speed. The glass of Bulwar. It seems our prejudice against other glass workers may have some merit. The glass produced by the Bulwari method cannot hold a candle to ours, even when the method is performed by our own superior craftsmen. Their methods are simply too clumsy and wasteful, born of an abundance of resources and the near monopoly they enjoyed after our hold was first ravaged. However, within them we can see the designs of our ancestors shining through, and their methods have been diluted by many generations of Bulwari craftsmen. Their glassmaking still bears some resemblance to ours. They've clearly not forgotten our assistance in the past, as it is no coincidence that their finest glassworks are those closest to Shaz-Dundir. Though we may have gleaned no new insights into glass, we can now more clearly picture how our ancestors once worked. But to venerate them properly, we must ensure their methods are carried out flawlessly. To this end, we will assist the Bulwari glassworkers once more so that they may create glass as our ancestors could be satisfied with. Perhaps we will find better fortune studying the Cannorian method. We will need to make preparations to send a small contingent of glassworkers to Cannor, as we have had little luck convincing them to come to us. Yeah, it doesn't seem like something they'd be interested in. Can't say I necessarily blame them. We're definitely going to go for Dwarvar Rebirth, increase hold digging speed. And I know what I need to do. I need to get this guy up to level 5. I can't remember the mission. I think it's this one. Yes. Admin power, money, and natural scientist. Yep. Alright, goblins flee from country, okay. Honorable people. Naval traditions scorned. That's fine, I don't really care at the end of the day. Good riddance, and let's get torn in out of this war, shall we? Definitely don't need everybody here. Going deeper, okay. Should be a stable government. Because we're a fierce negotiator, we can just pay money. Cool. I'm good with that. Should pay money, no problems. Another military leader has left us. Boundary dispute? Yeah, I ain't gonna claim on Kumarkand. I don't really care. What are they gonna do? Like, I don't need to go to war with them. They want my land, but they're not gonna go to war with me. The only person around me that can threaten me right now is Eliza, so... if they declare on me, it'd be kind of surprising considering all my allies. Pitch Black Darkness. Seems that we have a Gru here. And we banish the Gru. We've lost a lot of soldiers, though, recently. We're down to 8,000. Organization still standing strong. Morale still standing strong. Supplies are down to 60%. The amount of loot we have found is 1,860. Alright. Fair enough. Alright. Tornin, go ahead. Give me a bunch of money. War reps. Transfer your trade power to me. Thank you. And Krathanor, hand this over to Abdel Tunger. And give that to them. I don't really care about the AE. Give that to you. There we go. And that should complete the mission soon. You are like an ungrateful child. I continue to give you things, and you still cause issues. Alright, the glass of Cannor. Once again, our glass workers are disappointed. The Cannorian method invariably produces glass of even lower quality than the Bulwari, and it is now clear that Halan needed the guiding hand of our ancestors to produce any semi-decent glass. Nothing useful at all can be gleaned from these methods, and many of our citizens are mourning that such a noble art can be performed so barbarically. Curiously, despite the lower quality of the glass produced, the glassworkers are much happier and more motivated than ours, in part due to their more relaxed working conditions and standards. The trip was not entirely a waste, though. Traders in Cannor are well aware of the lower quality of their glass and have often sought higher quality pieces. Once these traders laid eyes upon the Orghelovarian glass we had brought with us to compare, our workers were inundated with offers of purchase, with more to come in the future. That's right, buying good glass. Imports compete with Orghelovaric quality goods. No. Not interested in your colonial endeavors and what they may produce. Also, we have a new blessing for our faith. Why is that? Almdir. Oh, Almdir? Is that new for them? No. I'm not sure. Not sure. I do need to go and take Airnet Veer off of these guys so I can get that. Hohodovar, Arg Orston, Almdir. I don't know. Something got converted to somewhere. Oh, it's Holjorkad. It's Holjorkad. It's mine. We got rid of the orcs there, and so it got converted. All right. Well, let's go for Tolerance of True Faith. Sure. When is my truce up with you, by the way? It is up in 35. Okay, not for a while. And we also have a colonist. Goblin ambush, loot the bodies. Okay. Guess we just keep moving here. Mission fulfilled. Research rooms. We have money, admin power, and a natural scientist of at least skill 5. At present, we have only managed to construct a small part of our Orghelovar Research Institute, and the current facilities cannot provide offices for every scientist, let alone specialist laboratories and living quarters for our most dedicated researchers. If we are to remain at the forefront of scientific research, this lack of facilities must be addressed. Lose admin and power. Wow. Lose admin power and crowns, and the research center gets expanded, which gives us minus 2.5% tech cost plus 50% inno gain. Right, now for this, the year needs to be 1700, and we have to have self-cleaning parchment. And for this, we just need lots of money. Okay. Well, we can let some time pass here. We're almost at the end of today's episode, but we may be able to get up to that 3,000 number in order to complete that last mission. I think it's going to be just enough time. Let me just double check here. Yeah, we can take this. That's fine. Oh, great mushrooms. Great mushrooms? Hold on. Great Cameron opens up in front of the expedition leader. Small streams of water trickling down. Yeah, this is the regular one. We need the food. Oh, huge. We gained 7% supplies. That's honestly really nice. It is something we needed desperately. And the expedition returns. Okay. Well, I think we broke even. Like, pretty much broke even. Repay them in full and let them rest. Sure. We do need to build out more troops, though. For sure. Like, our force limit is way higher. You're telling me that I could take Diplotech now, so I will do that. And I will even take the next quality or quantity idea. Alright. Now we'll just drill, and we can finish. Oh, there we go. Vertical Scomdeer is down to the next level. And we'll finish this mission here today. All right, lay the groundwork. Finally, we are seeing progress at Orghelovar Research Institute, and the facilities for smaller projects and offices for dedicated researchers have been completed. However, there are, as of yet, no larger laboratories or workshops suitable for more ambitious projects. A larger investment now would allow us to construct more facilities that we immediately need, including dedicated wings for specialized research areas, but having too much space is far preferable to having too little. So for 25 years, our capital gets minus 10% local production efficiency. But I'm sure it will be useful in the end. Yes. All right, then we don't need this for 25 years. So 1655, that is when that will be completed. But I would say that, oh god, these guys are kind of big, kind of scary. They're behind on tech a bit. But like, I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it will be fine. Yeah, so that's where we're going to call it for today. Astaire has also gotten bigger. I don't think they're going to be able to form Cannor, and I don't really want to help them do that, but they're definitely going to be a strong ally for us as long as we can keep them happy. We're kind of discovering what the other glass is about, and hopefully we can do something with that information. We shall see. That is going to do it for today. I would like to thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.